Hey, this is Shawn Powell. We're going to talk about Press One Cash, and we'll give you a little overview of everything. I'm probably going to be doing that in just about every one of my videos, at least the first part of it, so people that have never seen this before get a chance to look at and understand what Press One Cash is about. And not only that, y'all, I'm going to provide some training for you. I've done some for the last few videos. As a matter of fact, some is pretty extent training, not just for Press One Cash, but for anything, to be perfectly honest. And what I'm going to do, y'all, is I'm going to talk about pay sources itself. What kind of merchants you can come with to come into Press One Cash to provide the money for you and stuff of that nature. And of course, in Press One Cash, it's a one-up system where we get paid immediately however we pick to get paid. So I've actually created my own sales page, and this may be something that I might be able to provide for you if you come into Press One Cash with me, and need these pay sources and things of that nature. So I do have, let's see, 4 different ways of getting paid. And I will take other options as well to try to listen to people and see if it makes sense to maybe look into it. And I have other leaders that are the exact same way. They're kind of eyeing different things, to see if there's another option we might be adding to it that might wind up being great. With that being said, y'all, if you decide to come and Press One Cash, I've got a lot of videos out here, and really, to be honest, I'm only just getting started. My first weekend, I cleared, $4,200 to the bank. I've had more days with $600 days than I've had less. So do take Press One Cash seriously. It can really be an awesome way of getting paid at $200 commissions immediately. Okay, so let's go ahead and cover Press One Cash and get out of the way, and then I'm going to start covering everything else for you to get everything going here. Press One Cash, y'all, when it's all said and done, it is actually going to be an SMS marketing system. When you come into Press One Cash, you are giving a number. The number is in the United States and Canada, but please understand, I've got people, let's see, I've got them all over the place. So United Kingdom, I got quite a few of them. I got Australia. I got a lot of people from Canada, obviously, which, actually has access to the numbers. I've even got one gentleman that came in from Asia last week, and we've got people in our organization from Japan as well. So, we've got all sorts of locations that people are coming in from. The number one thing about Press One Cash is, it's worldwide as long as you are capable of paying the $97 fee up front, which is actually going to be from Press One Cash itself. It's an admin fee itself. It is also the only payments or any money that Press One Cash makes off of us. We do not have a monthly or yearly fee at all, which if you're familiar with one-up systems, which I absolutely love one-up systems, I can tell you that. That's kind of a rarity. A lot of times you wind up having something that's got a yearly fee or something like to stay with, so that the company itself who's providing the pages and stuff will actually get paid in the process, to continue to giving you services and stuff of that nature. So, with that being said, Press One Cash to me really stood out for several reasons. Number one thing is the fact that it is SMS. Let me show you this right here. SMS itself is going to be your own text phone number that you get. You get 100 free credits that come with it. And for every time someone goes here and they type in your number or dial that number, and then they're going to be given about a 45 second message. And if they press 1, then it costs 1 credit, which is 1 penny, y'all. So if anybody's thinking about how to get out leads and stuff of that nature, this might be a really good way for you to do potentially. Now, one of the biggest benefits of this is if you come into Press One Cash, you might use this as a default for Press One Cash for now. Especially, if you wind up using our sales funnel, we have this dedicated for you that does an excellent job. It converts like crazy. But somewhere down the path in the future, if you decide that you wanted to promote a different business or whatever, there's nothing that you can't put here. You could go every day and change the link itself and put in whatever businesses that you would like to promote. And what it actually does, y'all, is when people go there and they dial the number and they press 1, then it gives you the ability to listen to, this one send a text to them, so it's going to listen to any offer or opportunity or whatever you've given them. And a lot of times, y'all, you do want them to collect the emails in the process, so most people are more than likely probably sending them to a landing page so they can collect it. Now, in Press One Cash, because it is SMS messaging, the numbers you're actually collecting are phone numbers. It'll show when it came in, the date it came in, it'll show you the time it came in, it'll also show you the phone number and how long they were there, and did they press 1 or did they hang up. So all that is there in the information is being provided. Now, if you've collected phone numbers and you like to go that route, there are SMS businesses that are built inside that's actually connected directly with Press One Cash. And if you decide to do that, you could get up to like 1,000 numbers or this and that for a set fee, just like you would do if you were buying traffic for anything else for like emails and stuff of that nature. It's the exact same kind of format to you. And again, it could go to any business. And from what I can tell, it's been pretty reasonable as far as the pricing itself for stuff in that nature. But it leaves you the abilities to let you try that if you like. And one of the biggest things about this, y'all, if you don't know, email marketing, y'all, the biggest benefits, well, the biggest issues I think it's been having over the years, in the last 5 years, I've personally seen, is the fact that so much spam is taking place now, so much junk, that the opt-in rates or the open rates itself that of people are open to emails have gotten really low in comparison to what text messaging is. And if you really think about it, y'all, everybody has got a phone. You know that, right? And the phone itself has gotten to the point where text messaging is the number one thing, even over talking on the phone itself. So take that into consideration, which is kind of incredible, to really think about that. But on top of that, y'all, when you send a text message to someone, there's a 93, 94% chance that they're going to read that text message. Now, look at the open rate for that. That's absolutely incredible. Compare that to any other form. It's amazing. And again, this is the future moving forward. Out of that 93, 94%, 90% of it is opened in the first 3 minutes. So now you're looking at something that's going to be in front of people's faces extremely quick and give you the potential of having leads that's going to be, it's going to be severe, to be honest. So I know this is a big thing because I do another one-up system, and right now at this very moment, they're adding in SMS messaging system into that one-up also. So for this, I wasn't surprised to see a one-up system's already been developed. Now, the best benefits to this to me are, again, there's no monthly or yearly fees. This system here, the simplicity of it was incredible. Literally, it means when you come in here, here's point A, point B. I'm going to do this business. I come through here, I sign up, and bam, you're done. And if I already paid, within 15 minutes from the moment I saw this business, which I wouldn't even plan on doing, y'all, to the moment I was a paid affiliate was 15 minutes, y'all. So now we've got a sales funnel itself that has a 10-minute layout, takes out all the fluff for you, explains everything for you in detail. If I haven't done it good enough for you, please go down below and check that out. It's a longer video, explaining everything about the business and maybe a little bit more layman's terms, okay? Let's see here. You want to press your own Press One website, back office with tracking and training. They also have training in there. This thing seems to be really hot on Craigslist. I've seen several people really hitting it up on Craigslist. I think Craigslist honestly likes numbers as opposed to a link. So for them to have a phone number to dial, I think maybe it's a little bit more of a curiosity factor or something. I don't know, but it does seem to work. Built-in one-up comp plan. The very first one goes up. Now, if you don't know, what stands out in my organization is that every person that comes into mine, I put the first one in for you. I am literally giving you the first one that goes up inside of your business. So that means that every person that you put in, that you personally put in, you're not having to send them to me. I'm filling that gap for you. And every person that you bring in is going to be your commission, even your very first one. So what a one-up system means is, when I came into this, my sponsor, I had to give my very first person that came in up to my sponsor. And then I'm qualified, right? Now let me show you. Because I am putting in the people for them, literally putting it in for them. You see all these green right here, right? Green means that they are qualified. I have got the highest ratio of anyone in this business sponsored to qualified, and there's no doubt about that, y'all, because every time someone comes in, I fill it in for them. Now, I want to say real quick, if you're planning on coming to this business with me and you would like me to put that person in for you, what I want you to do is get in touch with me in the comments down below. Go through there, look at the business if you like. It's the Action Takers 800 link. You'll see it down below. Give me a call, y'all. This is all I do for a living. I don't mind. Half the time, y'all, when you're ready to come in, tell me you're ready. I'll give the link to you right then, and I will sit here on the phone and answer the questions and talk you through it until you're completely set up inside of Press One Cash. Now, we got other options for you as well, but that's entirely up to you. Whether you want to take those routes or not, that's up to you. Either way, I'm going to be here for you, okay? So just to let you know. So I just want to give you some idea, that I am putting people in for you. Every time you see a green dot up here, that is the people I am qualifying in the process. So what I do does work, okay? Let's get back over here. Resell rights for life, y'all. What it means is once you pay for this, $200 to your sponsor and the $97 to the company, You'll never have to spend another dime for the business to use this. It's absolutely incredible. So there's no monthly or yearly fees. I love that. It's priceless, to be honest. You make $200 on every sale and every person's sale. See income calculator below. Every first person sale. So now let me explain. Not only do you get the pass up from your downline, you're also going to get that person. So let's say if you brought in Jim, and Jim's, is your first, it's your money, you know what I'm saying? Then the first one that Jim brings in was Steve. Steve's very first, Jim's first one's going to be passed up. Steve's going to be your person, just like you had personally sponsored him. And then it keeps going like that. So you got longevity going sideways, not necessarily just from you, but because of your team itself. It's going to help make you money. It's absolutely incredible way to make money. And even though you'd only sponsored one person, you got potential for it to keep going. So that will help you as well. How it works, prospects call your assigned auto text message and phone number. They listen to a short message, which the guy, his name is Paul Farman, is actually the one that does the messages himself. You have access to him. He could even create another message for you, maybe fitted in more towards whatever business you wanted to give or whatever. All that's an option that's is accessible in the back office. They press 1 and are immediately sent your website via our system. And it does work really well. And once again, no monthly or monthly fees. Now, it's a really simple system that works. Simplicity to me meant a lot because I've joined businesses before where people were excited and wanted to come in and couldn't even pay me. And that's the worst feeling in the world, is to have someone want to do the business, want to pay you, and can't even get access to pay you. This isn't having anything, no kind of issues like that. Secondly, y'all, in a one-up system, they have a tendency to be around for a long time. I know one-up systems has been around for 5 years, and they don't have a tendency to get in trouble with governments or PayPal or whatever issues that may be having that you've heard horror stories before, because we are literally paying each other. So when you come in, the people you assign how you want them to pay you, and then these people will go through that to pay you. And that's some of the things I'm going to be talking about in a little bit, different ones I'm showing you, and I'm going to give a little bit of a review on the things I'm using to let you know what works for me and how well it works. So the ones that's coming in, this will be some good training for you. You might want to hold on to this, okay? Another thing about this page, y'all, not only is it the sales page, you could take a picture like this and put it out on Craigslist. People could look at the image and do it. You could put your number there and get out to that. And on top of that, y'all, you've got your member login. So you literally would log in right here and put in the information. There's got phone numbers that's recently come through. You get to tell them how you want to get paid. And I'm going to show you my payment page in just a second. This is just a little jump page to take me to it. I've actually used it for. We got some resources in the back, some training, all sorts of things that you might be necessary for you. Now, to let you know, y'all, just to go even farther, even though this is a really good system by itself, y'all, I got free from a job, it's going on almost 5 years ago now. I did in the first 6 months I got an online business. Power Lead Systems had everything to do with that, y'all. And if you don't believe me, go back and look at any video, pick one, just spin the thing and point one, and tell me if you don't hear Power Lead Systems in it, because you will. The reason why is because Power Lead Systems is the answer to any business. Now, from you looking at this from the outside in, you're going to say that Power Lead Systems is a great sales funnel for Press One Cash, and it is. But y'all, to be perfectly honest, that's not 5% of what for what Power Lead Systems is. Learn to use your tools. Have our share code, y'all. Use these things that's already set up that's going to convert like crazy for you. And we've got people with credibility that are 6- and 7-figure earners, y'all. I actually do some of the training for Power Lead Systems itself, not only on my page, but for the company itself. Now I'm going to show you an example, y'all. This is my own sales funnel that I created a couple of months back for another one-up system. Like I said, I love one-up systems, I really do. You're capable of making any kind of pages you want. Your imagination, as far as it can go. You can put you in the video so they have getting someone to connect with. And then when it clicks through, I've got pages. This is for Exodus Elite, the one-up system I was doing, or am still doing. And so I got a chance to brand me so that they get someone to connect with every step of the way, y'all. You see what I'm saying? There's a picture of me, my little boy. And it's just an awesome way to make a sales funnel. And if you've ever seen me make a sales funnel, I did it with Power Lead Systems. I've never made a page out of Power Lead Systems. So I'm just telling you, you're capable of doing everything that you need for whatever the business is, it won't matter. And we do have that for you that'll work for you. We've got 9 landing pages that are already as a default that comes with our Press One Cash sales funnel. And the first one I've got chosen right here is this one. You don't have to worry about did this work or can it work. We already do the testing for you. We've got a private Facebook group when you come in with us that's going to have all this together, and we show you statistics itself. 46.25 opt-in rate using this landing page, and things of that nature. It's all right here for you, and sometimes we even add more. 4 pages were recently added not too long ago. So we've got something that works, right? If you clicked here on this landing page and went through, what you see is this first page here, which got a guy with a lot of credibility who's explaining it. And not only does he explain it here, y'all, every day in the Hangouts, just about every day now, we're having a Hangout inside the Facebook group that you can send to your people. We have a page that's built so that you can give this out to other people so that they can look at it. You can send it in an email, and they can watch it live if they like. Or, it's always recorded, put in, and that video stays there until the next time it's done, and then they'll use it again. It's a beautiful way to get people to see a one-on-one. And in time, y'all, if you wanted to be in this business with us and in the sales funnel, or I'm sorry, in the Hangouts itself, we love to get people that love the business that's succeeding in it to be up there as well. It's a great way to brand you into a business. All this is this ain't even a portion, y'all, to what we got for you, to be honest, y'all. Step 1, so let's say if they come through here, I really consider this a 10-minute video of yes or no. There's no in between. If they want to do it, great. If they don't, great. They're going to see what I'm doing. They know what I'm doing. I'm going to go succeed. They're probably going to get in anyhow. That's just what I've learned in the past. I go bust my butt. I go succeed no matter if they get in or not. And eventually, I start making 10,000 plus in that business. They usually have a tendency to start crawling out the woodwork just to come join the business. So the answer is always just go succeed, y'all, and that's what's going to help you. But I want you to understand, I was already happy with my primary one-up system. Okay, I've been with them since 2016. I was Exodus Elite. Still happy with them. I made 6,000 last month in it, and it's been around for since I've been in almost 3 years, going on pretty close. So when I came here to look at this, I already had no in my mind. No, I don't need this. I don't need this, right? About halfway through this, I realized it was a one-up system where the first one goes in. There is no monthly or yearly fees, and this is SMS messenger system, right? That can work for anything. And I was like, you know what? This thing will work. It really will. So when I decided that I was going to get in, I had no idea that from the moment I said yes to the moment that I was signed up, paid, was literally going to be minutes. Minutes, y'all. And when I was done, I was more excited because I saw the entire process right here in front of me. I was like, oh my gosh, man, this thing's going to be a monster. It's going to be a monster with simplicity. And that's what works, y'all. Keep it simple, right? So with us providing you all the answers, y'all, it makes this thing, it's a vicious little system. I'm going to tell you that. Once you sign up, y'all, and it is free to sign up, just to let you know, but I would highly suggest getting in touch with me first so I can send you the link of the person. When you're ready to do this, let me know. That way I can put my next one in line, the next one under, and I'm going to do the exact same thing for you, y'all. But what I want to show you is you click here and you join our social media. I'm one of the administrators for the Facebook group itself. I'm there every day. I show my proof of income every day. I'm going to show you some of it in just a minute. Frank, my buddy here, is doing the exact same. Other leaders are doing the same thing that's inside here making money, right? You could use these timestamps to help you build credibility. Matter of fact, we want you to. We want you to use what we got. Don't lie and say it's your money. Just show them, yeah, look at this kind of money that you can make with this business, blah, blah, blah. And people are going to see, and it's going to help you build credibility. It's going to help you make momentum. And when you start building your own income coming in, use that momentum to make more momentum. I teach this, y'all. It's not even hard. Look at my videos recently. I've done a whole video on just this by itself, right? So step 1 is going to be in case people did not get set up or did not sign up even for Press One Cash. That's going to take care of it again for you. So it'll be a little bit more in depth. It's more than a 10-minute video for this one, but it'll cover all the grounds for you. Step 2, y'all, is actually going to be Power Lead Systems, which will be, let me see here. Is that the right one? Yeah. No, I don't think so. Okay, I'll just click it. How about that? Step 2 is going to take you right here to Power Lead Systems. At this video right here, this is the actual share code that we're going to use for Power Lead Systems. And what it does is just gives you the pages, unlocks everything that we're using, so you have access to it. Follow the illustrations here, y'all. Follow this video and just do exactly what it does. And once you're done, you will have this exact same share code sales funnel with 9 different landing pages at minimum that's going to do an incredible job for you. Step 3, y'all, is going to be Udemy. Udemy is a source that we're giving people in case they want to use our landing page sales pages or anything that you may create to send traffic to it, y'all. One of the most beautiful things about it is the fact that we get a 15% commission. I've been paid by this company now for 3 years plus, over 3 years now, and I'm still averaging $500 to sometimes $600 a month, which I've just recently sent $500 to my bank account like April the 2nd. Once a month, they usually send it. And it was, I've had Christmases, y'all, for my little boy. He's 12 years old now, where I paid all of his Christmas with Udemy alone in a month's time. This is just a free to sign up to that's sitting in the sales funnel. You see what I'm saying? Implement what we have here. If you're going to use it or not, you can still get paid because people are going to be looking for it, y'all. If you don't know, you get paid in online business for giving people the answers and for giving them the tools. That's what we do, y'all. You apply action, you learn. It's going to make you an awesome leader when you have everything else providing for them. Step 4, y'all, is going to be some of the training, which we've got more that's being put up on a regular basis. All this is right here inside of our sales funnel. I'm not going to show that. You can click it and look at it if you like. Okay, so everything you need is right here. I covered this for you. I'm showing you a little bit of the back office. I even have a YouTube video showing you how to make this into a clickable HTML, which is it right here. With that being said, y'all, I'm going to cut away from this and go to the training part, which I know I did a little bit of training there. I know I can't help it, to be honest. Okay, my phone number is 910-379-3129. Send an email right here if you like as well, and all that's down below. And leave a comment if you like. Just reach out to me and tell me you're ready for start making unlimited $200 commissions, and you want me to put your first one in for you. If you are already in Press One Cash, y'all, and you would like to join us and use our landing page sales pages, by all means, y'all, I'd treat you just like you're my own. I'd be tickled to death for you to come in here and to do this with us, okay? So make sure you get in touch with me. All right, y'all. We're going to go to, let me get over here. Where's my page? All right. I'm going to cover a couple things real quick. The first one is going to be, y'all, how we're actually getting paid itself. PayPal is one of the options. The benefit to PayPal, y'all, is going to be that it's been around for a long time. Some people that haven't done a lot of online business has got PayPal accounts. You know they do. People who are brand new to online business have PayPal accounts. The thing with PayPal is, if somebody has been out there a long time, jumping from business to business to business to business, and they've gotten into a business that was kind of red flagged, it was something from maybe Bitcoin or something like that got bit in the tail or something like that. I ain't saying it's legit. It just threw up some red flags potentially, right? What's going to happen is PayPal has a tendency to block those people's accounts. So, with that being said, if you ever hear a leader saying, oh, I hate PayPal, blah, 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 more than likely they've been bitten in the tail by PayPal. And I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just letting you know. PayPal itself, for me, has always been extremely good pay source. I've made up to $40,000 a month using only PayPal itself that was coming in. So it's been rock solid. What you want to do with PayPal is make sure that you stay good with PayPal. You don't want to set this thing up for saying every person's a friend and family sending you $200 commissions. Obviously, they're going to know something's wrong with that because they know that not every person that you know is going to be sending you this. If you start making, like I did, well, I've got 30-some people in like a week and a half that came into Press One Cash. If they all pay me through PayPal, that would be kind of odd. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times what you don't wind up hearing is PayPal has a tendency to get a bad rep when really the person itself wasn't doing what he's supposed to do, trying to mess over PayPal in the process. Now, with that being said, PayPal is too powerful. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you that. I've seen people use PayPal for a business that needed it to get started because everybody could pay with PayPal, and then PayPal is so powerful when they decide to pull away from it, it would kill the business, right? So PayPal does have its positive and negative, but for most of y'all, not giving your money, getting paid through some business, literally getting paid from a person-to-person perspective like we do, PayPal can be an awesome way of getting paid. Let me show you this real quick, y'all. I will sign in. Okay, now here we go, y'all. This is actually my account right here. This is the last few days. This is not the only way I'm getting paid, obviously, right? But let me show you. Just the last few days, April 13th was a $200, another $200 day. This was going to be, today was another $200 day right here. And obviously, y'all, I'm being charged a little bit because I am doing goods and services for people to come through here. So they're literally, getting paid also. PayPal is making their money, but think of it this way, y'all. It keeps my account good, makes everybody happy, keeps the world turning. You see what I'm saying? So I want to make PayPal happy with what I'm doing, right? So right now I've got $194.56. I do have another one that's coming in this evening, if not two more commissions, and I'm averaging about $600 a day, somewhere in the ballpark with Press One Cash. Usually about half of it has been coming through PayPal, and I've got other sources that's coming through. Yes, you do want PayPal for a couple of reasons. Number one, if you've got access to PayPal, everybody's got it. It's just hard to beat. Secondly, y'all, you can make pages just like this. When they click PayPal, it's called a PayPal.me, and you could send this to anybody. Somebody says, I'm ready to get in, and it's like, oh, okay. Then you would take that link and copy that link. Let me show you what this link looks like down here. It ain't gonna let me write anywhere. Okay, well, that ain't no big deal. It's a PayPal.me dash or /, and then your username, which in my case is this one right here, PayPal.me Shawn28341. You get to put something right here, and you could even put something up there, some writing or something. And this thing is a way for people to know that they're connecting with the right person, and it's an easy access way of getting paid, right? So it's a beautiful thing that works. And if anything that PayPal does, they do well on that, and they're also really good in customer support. I have called them before and talked to them for an hour before I started a business to make sure I stayed on the good of PayPal and what I needed to do, and I thought the support was ridiculous. It was absolutely incredible. He taught me so many things that I didn't realize. PayPal knows more is going on than you think. So when somebody calls and says, "Oh, somebody stole my card," and blah blah blah, they know if they're lying or not. They're not going to call them a liar. But believe me, these people will know what's going on. So if you're ever thinking about, trying to get over on PayPal, understand these people know what you're doing. Don't think they don't. Okay. So I think that's just about going to cover PayPal. I will say this: some new people's coming in. I've had people join me that wanted to join other people that did not have PayPal. So for me, having PayPal has produced sales. I have made thousands of dollars, and they tell me the number one reason they went with me is because I had PayPal as an option where other leaders just did not have it. So think of it that way. It can be very, very valuable. Okay. Let's see. You want to pay with a credit card or debit card, y'all? Use your PayPal guest checkout option without PayPal at all. Available in most countries as well. Y'all, this thing's everywhere. I even looked it up. Even Nigeria is on board now. There's so many countries that PayPal used to wouldn't be able to get into. I guess it's gotten so big that maybe the countries become more lenient. I don't know. But even Nigeria today, I couldn't believe that is actually on board with this, right? Note, if you are prompted to sign up at PayPal, now understand, y'all, the reason I'm telling you this is because PayPal is looking at a customer who's probably not a member. They've got their debit or credit card in hand. They're about to pay you, right, or pay me, right, for coming into this, wanting to pay with debit or credit card. But they're not a member. So what's PayPal going to do? They're going to take this potential customer, and try to get them to sign up. Now, if you do get prompted to sign up or something like that, just hit the skip button or fake email and then continue, because they're not going to know the difference. It's not a requirement or anything to be joined. It probably sounds like that because they'd like for you to, but it's not, okay? So let me show you what that looks like. Okay, y'all, just to let you know, when you match the debit or credit card as an option here is on my page, what this is actually going to do is it's going to show you the pay with PayPal, which is going to have the $200 mark already been put into it, right? Because this is going to be for Press One Cash. If somebody would like to go ahead and log into PayPal, that's great. But if you look right here, y'all, it says pay with debit or credit card. It says or. It doesn't say you got to log in or anything, right? Now, I did try to make this as a default page that comes to this right from the get-go without going to the other page, just for less confusion for someone thinking they have to sign up. But it is tokened, and what that means is when the token's put there, that it will not allow you to, keep it without dying off. Is basically what's going to happen, right? So you had to go over here, and so I had to go through that part to get it here. All right, y'all. Once you put it in here, if you notice, it has Discover, American Express, MasterCard, and Visa. United States, y'all, again, they're all over the world. I was really surprised to find Nigeria as being one of the options up here. You pay everything, go down to the bottom itself. So everything works really well. It allows you to have, just like I show right here, Visa, MasterCard, American Express, and Discover without someone having to actually be, a PayPal member. So it works really well. Just hit the skip button or fake email and then continue if it's asking you, would you like to sign up for PayPal? Or giving you that incentive to do so. If you don't want to pay PayPal or whatever and just want to use whatever you got, this will work, okay? So that's the benefits for using MasterCard and Visa itself. It does work. The fees are the exact same as if somebody came through PayPal and paid me $200, or if they come down here with straight MasterCard, Visa, credit cards, debit cards, whatever, it'll do the exact same. Okay, so let's go to the next one is going to be, and I've been real impressed with this, y'all. This is called Cash App. Now, the impressive thing about Cash App was somebody has suggested it to me. It's an awesome and easy way to pay with debit cards. A lot of people who might not be crazy about using PayPal or had that issue or whatever, if you didn't know, Cash App is the #1 money app itself at like Google Play. I was really surprised at that, to be perfectly honest. I just didn't expect that to be, this app right here. It took literally, y'all, 3 minutes to get set up with Cash App. And the very first sale I got was a guy named Ed. And he told me that one of the reasons he joined me is because of Cash App. I was advertising it. I didn't even realize it was that big. I had people who were brand new to online business who have already got Cash App, is really, really sweet. So they've got a page that's set up kind of like that PayPal Me where I showed you a minute ago, where they just type in the amount they used their debit card, come directly into this. Now, understand, you do have to be a cash out, actually have it, the application itself to use Cash App, okay? So if you haven't got Cash App already, it's well worth to do it. On top of that, it does not cost you anything. So when somebody sends you $200, I get all $200, and it doesn't cost me anything to send it to my bank or to transfer from one person to the next. The money, it's just really, really sweet. Now, let's say that if you have not already signed up to Cash App, they do give you a code for whoever's showing it to you. Mine is MTVFDFW. And what happens is, y'all, once you come here and click that button, that was a link right here, it's actually on the page itself. And what you would do is you would copy this right here, and you go to Android or iPhone. It's on both apps. And just like it says, try a Cash App using my code, and we'll both get $5 when you send $5. So if you send $5 or more, we're both going to get paid $5 just for you sending it. So if you're brand new to this, you put in that code and then send the $200 if you'd like to use it. That's going to work for you. One of the biggest things I've seen, y'all, is this is really quick to use. The app itself makes coins sound like it's dropping. It's really cool. It scared the mess out of me the first time I heard it. It is available in other countries. What I didn't know is that it is in the United Kingdom. It might actually be in Australia and other countries as well. I know for a fact it's in the United Kingdom. The difference is, y'all, is that if you notice right here, I've got a dollar mark that's for this one. In the United Kingdom, it's not a dollar mark itself. So they cannot go abroad from United Kingdom to here, but all the United States can use it, and then all the United Kingdom can use it. So whatever country it's in, they're available to use it. It's just not going to be able to go across the oceans to the other country per se. But y'all, I can tell you, I made $1,200 with Cash App in just a very short period of time. From people that were coming in. Let me show you. I'll show you one commission I sent yesterday. So today is Tuesday. I made $800 in just a couple of days with Cash App that I sent to my bank, right? So this is it right here. This was yesterday. I posted this 20 hours ago. And here is PayPal. So I made another $400. So that was a $1,200 in 2 days that I made that I sent to my bank. And, so it's not just PayPal. Matter of fact, I made more with Cash App. Because, it's bigger than I realized, to be honest. So to me, it was a shocker. If they would allow us to take credit cards and to go overseas, buddy, I would camp on this bad boy. I don't even know if I'd use anything else. I can tell you it's been that good of a really, really good application itself. Now, on top of that, y'all, you can log in and do things online, but I believe for the most part, y'all, everybody's mainly using their phone, and that's fine. That's going to be accessible to use either one. for you. Okay, takes literally y'all 3 minutes to set up at tops. And what you do is when you get that code and you get the application put in, scroll down to the bottom of the page and then just type it in. There's a little section there you'll see. Put it in, and then when you send, it's going to get $5. You're going to have a code also, and every time you send it to someone, the exact same thing, y'all. If you want to know where your code's at, when you go to share, it's going to be right underneath. It's going to show you your code and your link for that code, and that's exactly what this is right here. Really good application, y'all. I was really, really surprised. Want to pay with Google Pay, y'all. One of the biggest benefits to Google Pay that I have found is I will set up for Google Pay and didn't even know it. It's just some of those things. When you've ever bought anything, which I got a little boy, certain things like that, I will show you. I bought something recently. Matter of fact, give me 2 seconds here. Okay, I think you could probably see that. You see the screensaver that's moving around, right? I'm not usually a sucker for them, but I did like this one. I really did. So when I bought this one recently, it used Google Pay to purchase it, right? It's because it's actually using the system itself. So it already has your information that's been put in here. All I had to do, y'all, was literally go get, Google Pay, and it's like go to send, and then send $200 to Shawn 28341@gmail.com. This allows debit or credit cards and has no fees to transfer and available in many countries, y'all. Because it is Google, it is pretty impressive how far this thing expands. And y'all, the biggest benefit I've heard, I have not actually made any money on this yet because I've just recently added this in. The biggest benefit that I've heard so far is the fact that it will go instantaneously to your bank itself. So that's pretty impressive right there. And all you got to do, y'all, is just like it shows here, send money. I'll show you what it looks like. Matter of fact, again, this kind of has a pretty sweet little page, kind of like the PayPal Me or something like that. You just literally go here, you type in the amount, got the Visa card that you got connected to, and you enter the name or phone number to the person that you're sending. Why name or phone number? Because it's Google. That's why. So you would type in the phone number, or in this case, it'd be Shawn for the 28341@gmail.com. And then you would type it, and then you would just send when you put the amount in, and that's going to send money. It's a really, really easy way. Now, I will talk about one more merchant, y'all. This is my own personal opinion. A lot of people like to use a straight debit and credit card access that's available from Stripe. The only problem that goes with this, they are really expensive. It's a little bit more work. Now, I actually set it up in 2016 when I first started doing Access Elite, another one-up system as an option for people. I had a hard time. One person actually paid, the other 3 couldn't get it. There was all sorts of issues with it. Secondly, on top of that, y'all, it really seems like it has changed a lot. I'm not for sure why all these changes seem to be. It's really tougher to set up. And if you go to YouTube and try to find a video, even one that's 3 or 4 months old, it looks so different. It's just not the same layout and everything that used to be so much easier to put together. Secondly, I talked to someone today, which is a big leader, and he's using and getting a lot of sales from it. But out of a $200 commission, y'all, out of a $200, 20 of it is how much it's costing him to use it. So for me to use just PayPal, using my debit and credit card access for it itself, which I'm hoping to clean it up and get it to where I can just go straight to the to the other page itself. I'm working on it, y'all. I really am. It just becomes so much cheaper for me to use this as an option. Now, if you've got another merchant out there that works, that's great. I will tell you this also, y'all. I did look at something called Simple Pay or Pay Simple. I can't remember which one it was. But that was a monthly fee. It's like $54 to use. And then on top of that was the fees on top of it. So some of this stuff gets pretty expensive just to use it. So I would suggest, y'all, if you can get some way that's going to allow you to get MasterCard and Visa, I would highly suggest going with that. If PayPal is that answer for you, that might be viable because it's so cheap compared to everywhere else, and you know it's going to come through. The moment that the guy done it, before he could even send it to me, I already got a notification. So it's a beautiful thing. Okay, last you want to do, y'all, please contact me for any other means of payment or if having any issues at all with payments. I've got a guy who recently paid me with a money order. Again, y'all, I'd be tickled to death. It doesn't matter how we work out what's going to pay for me. Obviously, I'm not going to go jump through some crazy hoop. join something that doesn't make sense just so you can pay me some cryptocurrency that nobody cares about or anything like that, y'all. I can't do that. But at the same time, I am open for maybe a bank wire or something like that. If you do bank wires, don't openly put your information out here, because there have been people known to take all your information, make a check out of it, a check with your bank stuff, and literally go out. And some people will actually cash that check in the process. In some places, when you find out that works, they'll wind up doing several of them before they put a stop to it. So be careful when it comes to your bank information. That's what I'm going to tell you. All right, y'all. I'm going to end this video. I just wanted to show you what I have learned in the last couple of weeks, setting up this. The debit and credit card feature works really, really well. If you're coming through here and you're ready to jump in this, y'all, get in touch with me. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe to my channel, y'all. Look at the other videos if you like. I've gotten a bunch. I got over 1,000 videos. This is all I do for a living, y'all. Press One Cash is hot. I can tell you that. And if you want to come across in here and just tell me that you're ready for me to put the first member in for you, and we'll go ahead and get you started, y'all. I appreciate it, and I'll see you in the Facebook groups. Thank you.